boy. Chris, I've been watching you for 2 years fish a little ditch. And I'm finally on the ditch.
You're here?
I'm here on the ditch.
A little secret spot, Steve.
Yep.
Better not tell nobody.
I couldn't tell them how to get here if I could get here. You ready, Chris?
Ready or not.
All right.
You know what? I do need one.
All right, guys, we're fixing to go fishing with the legendary Chris Flores from Muddy River Catfishing. Ain't nobody in the world knows this spot but me and him now. Now, you got one more guy that you brought out here, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep, he kind of brought himself out here, so I figured I'd bring him along.
There you go.
He put the work in, he found my spot. Least I could do is take him out, have a good time, right?
That's right. That's right. We're going to have some fun, I hope. I'm kind of psyched.
Yeah, you're going to like this.
I haven't fished a little piece of water like this in years. I mean, years. We ready to go?
Ready, Steve.
Oh, how stability is it?
We're about to find out.
Let's see if I can do this without getting wet. Oh, mercy.
A little more push out.
A little more.
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
That's my depth finder there, Steve.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Where's the honey hole at?
I got one down a ways, and then right up here there's a fallen tree underwater. We might try to fish. There's my birds.
Red-winged blackbirds.
Yep.
Well, this is fun. Yeah, everybody's been watching Chris's videos on this little area. And I finally get to come down here and check it out. The ditch. I've called it for years. Alright guys, Chris has brought me out to his secret honey hole. We're going to try it real quick before it gets dark, and maybe a little bit into the dark. I am tying a Carolina rig with a 2-ounce no roll that Chris gave me. Chris, what do you got going on back there? Carolina rig, or you got 3-way? What's up?
We ever figure a name for this? It's just that simple rig that I do, where I have a 2-ounce bank on the bottom, and I come up, I tie my circle hook straight to the line, then I just pinch it, put out so much, throw a knot in there.
That's what I call a Kentucky rig, but I think you have dubbed it the New Mexico rig.
There it is.
The ditch rig.
The ditch rig, there you go. That's good enough for me.
Well, I'm going to tie one of them here in a minute because I'm going to walk a bait, I think. If I can do it, I'm going to walk a bait down through here and see. So you use braided line all the way down, huh?
Yeah.
You don't use a mono leader?
Not out here.
Maybe I shouldn't either, but I'm already that way.
Yeah. Your program.
I'm already that far, so I might as well try it. So you just tie it straight to the,
Just straight on.
straight to your,
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Now what's the biggest flathead you've caught from these waters?
Probably about 40 pounds.
40 pounds. That's a daggone good fish right there. Anywhere you go. I'm gonna stick with my old number 9 or number 10 mustad hooks.
We'll warm up with some of these guys.
What we got? Some shad?
Yep.
What you got going on back there, Chris?
Putting up some bait.
How you cutting them?
Just in the chunks. I got the.
Are you gonna catch a big old fish on that little bitty piece of head?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Well, I got bigger baits in there, but I like to use them when it gets a little darker.
The bigger bait's darker.
Well, this is good to start out with.
Well, I'm gonna follow your lead because you the man down here on this piece of water.
You can always feel free to change it up. I'd like to see what you do out here.
Well, I'd have just thrown on a bigger piece of bait myself, but I have to do some trial and error too. You know, if I come out here without you, you know, and just try some stuff.
So what would you do, Steve?
Well, I'd like I say, I'd cut the little tail off that and use that whole shad. But I'm used to catching, or I'm used to fishing with them big skipjack.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that West Virginia state record that I didn't catch come off of 2 little bitty 3-inch piece of shad. So I know it's the small baits will catch the big fish, no doubt.
Now you guys keep in mind, Steve calls that a little piece of bait, you know, so it's all perspective of where you're fishing and how you're fishing, you know.
That's a good point.
To me, that's a decent size of bait. I mean, it's not too big and it's not too small.
Good point, Chris.
You know. I'll let you do your bait how you like.
You got a piece of knife? Look at that thing. That's your bait knife?
That's my everything knife.
Everything knife.
Butter on the toast.
I
You
bet.
name it.
Butter on the toast. Well, I'm gonna do about what you did, I guess. I like your cutting board there.
Yeah, I left a good one in the truck, so I've got my backup with me at all times.
We'll cut that there. And where's that? You out already?
Nah, I'll let the guest cast first. Always.
I wouldn't know where to go besides just straight out. Behind the boat, right there.
Shot.
That's where I like it.
Alrighty.
Where I like it. Now.
So you can try to bump with that one
I'm gonna bump with this one right here.
along the side back here, maybe, or where are you thinking?
Hopefully back down the middle.
Down the middle. All right. So then I'll put my line up to the side. Look at that, Steve. You already got mine.
Huh?
You already got a hit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is it on there?
He dropped it. He hit it and dropped it. Not even a minute.
There we go.
Yeah, I take 2-3 days fishing out here.
Really?
Yeah, it's just there's so much out here you don't realize how much area there is to fish once you're out in the boat fishing this place.
You don't see it much, but I see, you know, we got plenty of current.
Mm-hmm.
And I see the kind of fish you bring up out of here.
And then it changes, you know. Right here we got all this open water.
Uh-huh.
just up here, I call it the sticks, and you have to maneuver through all these branches and,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, overhangs, and then you go down and it starts to choke off, and then you squeeze through the bulrush and it opens up again.
Ah.
Yeah, it's an adventure. Yeah, now we got to get some fish in the boat. Speaking of the devil.
Now you catch channel cats in here too?
Yeah, there's some nice sized channels. I mean, not big, but 10 pounds maybe.
Uh-huh. Mostly flatheads, or you catch blues in here too?
Some good sized blues in here. Get a hit.
Yeah. Well, what keeps these things from floating off?
Usually they're not in the water.
Oh, see, this water's high then.
Yeah, the water's a little high. Last time I had them out, it was muddy all right there.
You don't come out here and chop none of this down to give you a little extra?
Oh yeah, every single time I come out here, and it just keeps coming right back.
It's been so long since I've done anything like this.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even care if I catch a fish.
It's just nice to be out here, isn't it?
It's just nice to be out, yep. Sitting around the Muddy River campfire.
That's why I come out here. Just to relax and recharge.
Yeah, I can see why.
Oh yeah, I just sit here looking at the sky, start to fall asleep, and all of a sudden, that's about when the fish bite.
Yeah, they always seem to bite when you're not ready for them.
Yep. That fire feels good.
I'm just having fun being out here. Like I say, I don't even care if I catch fish. That does look like a longer boat than what you had. What was your other one, 8 foot, and this is 10 foot?
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I appreciate you inviting us out, man. I'm having fun. I ain't been here a day yet.